everybody, my name is Puppetine here on I Love Puppets, by myself. Oh, this is a strange experience for me as well, but I hope I'll be able to keep you entertained long enough on my own. We're here today to discuss the teaser that came out today for Shang-Chi, and I don't know exactly why they're calling it a teaser. It's more like just a trailer. It honestly has enough. It's about 2 minutes long. That seems enough for me, but they're allowed to say whatever it is. Well, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, well, it's coming out this September the 3rd, I believe. And, well, it revolves around Shang-Chi, which, if you don't know who Shang-Chi is, well, I highly recommend checking out his classic works. I know there's going to be a lot of departures from that, but it's really a good read. If you have the time and the dime, highly recommend. Like I said, it's focusing around Shang-Chi. He's going to be facing off most likely against his father, who goes by the name of Wen Wu in this movie. He used to be called Fu Manchu, but for legal reasons and I guess cultural reasons, they cannot use that name. So we are going to have to deal with Wen Wu, who also seems to be a mix of the Mandarin, which, if you don't know, in the MCU, they already set up a Mandarin played by, what was his name? I wish I could remember. Ben Kingsley. He's a phenomenal actor, but they pulled a bait and switch because it wasn't actually the Mandarin. It was some guy named Trevor. Wasn't a big fan of that myself. But seems that Wen Wu is going to be a mix between Fu Manchu and the Mandarin. What I expect from this movie, I don't know, but it looks like there's certainly a lot of action. Looking at it aside, here's some clips of the trailer. I can't show the trailer for legal reasons. The mouse does not want me to show you this, so you're going to have to go find it yourself. I'm just giving you my first takes, what I know. Looks like Razor Fist is going to be in this. That's cool. I'm wondering if that's supposed to be Midnight. I don't think so, but Midnight in the classic comics, he's a almost like a adoptive brother, a best friend to Shang-Chi. I also recommend that. I believe that's found in Masters of Kung Fu book 2. Other than that, though, I'm not exactly sure. I wasn't sure what to expect. I know what I've read, and I know the information that I've consumed in my time. But there's something off about it. It's not bad. Certainly not. I highly, highly have high hopes for this movie. It looks like there's a ton of action, which is always nice. It's all when we're getting into metaphysical, multiversal stuff in the MCU, it's nice to come down and get some kung fu action. There's a variety of characters in this. There's also one played by Awkwafina. Well, she's a comedian, and she's not a bad comedian. I've seen some of her work, and she's a fine actress, but she always plays Awkwafina. But I hope that her comedic elements, because that's definitely what she's going to be. She's just there for comedy relief. I hope it doesn't push in on it too much. But I don't mind her being there. She looks like she's going to be a friend of Shang-Chi, which is played by an actor that I know as well. He was on a show called Kim's Convenience. It was a comedy in Canada. That was good too. So he's been campaigning for this movie for a long time. I wish I could remember his name as well. But I'm certain that he is dedicated to the project, which is always nice. When an actor is absolutely dedicated to something, they put in their best effort. Some worrisome things that might be worth consideration. I heard that he said that they had a lot of creative control to make the movie that they wanted to make, which is nice to hear, but it's also worrisome because what if it's not true to the character that they've had for years? That's always something to consider. And I have hopes that it does stay at least somewhat faithful. But if it doesn't, I will be kind of disappointed. It's obviously updated for the modern era, which makes absolute sense. You can't set it back in the 70s when it was coming out. So all we can do is just wait and see. So, this was always going to be a shorter, well, I guess video would be a more appropriate term. But yeah, let me see. I can go ahead. Yeah, get it nice and big. There's this cool water scene right here. She looks interesting. And she's also in another part where it looks like she might be with Wen Wu's organization. And I don't know. I just don't know. I wish I had a little more to give you, but right now we're just waiting and seeing. This is the first true promotional material we've had for it since the title. There's also the poster that came out. His costume is, it's not bad, I guess. But it is what it is, and I'm excited for the character's portrayal. I'm excited to see how that is, and you can be sure here on I Love Puppets, we are going to do that review justice. So, I think that about wraps up all my thoughts on this teaser trailer, and I hope to see more coming soon. So, here on I Love Puppets, we want to thank you so much for watching. If you've made it to the end of this video, make sure to leave a like. Likes help all the time. And make sure you're subscribed. We definitely want to boost up this channel. That is my goal. As the only puppet covering this kind of content on YouTube, it is very important to me that we try to boost up, get awareness out there. Hello, Zach. He has commented and joined us for just about the end of this. Gotta say, this looks interesting. Could have done without the jokey part at the end of the trailer. Yeah, I agree. But that's going to be pretty much Awkwafina's character. She's going to be the comic relief. That's all you can expect. And I just hope it doesn't push in too much on this very serious character. Even if you read the old issues, he is absolutely not one you make jokes about. I mean, he gets taunted because he's, well, he's in the comic books, he is half American and half Japanese. It's worth seeing. And we're going to wait and we're going to see what exactly it's going to be. And I look forward to it. It does definitely look interesting. I have to agree with Zach here. But I'm not sure what to exactly expect. I hope it's a fun kung fu movie. He is the master of kung fu, after all. But we're just going to have to sit, breathe, and see. So, as I was saying, I know this is very short, but we will see you next time on I Love Puppets, and we will hopefully get to discuss this soon. It says only in theaters, so this could be the first, Marvel thing we've had outside of Disney Plus since, the pandemic that swept over the world. Puppets are immune, by the way. I joked about having Puppet 19, but I could go to the theater anytime I want. except they were all closed. But I look forward to seeing this on the big screen, and I hope I do. So, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time here on I Love Puppets. Bye!